Hello all, welcome to Pebbles. Myself Manmeet presenting Mom's Diary to you. So, the chapter which we are opening today from our Mom's Diary is regarding our monthly budget. We all are having a certain budget in our place, in our home, in our lives, which we have to maintain according to our salary, according to our expenses, according to our needs, according to our luxuries. So, let's get started and see what we can do with the thing. First, before starting this video, I would just suggest you two things. First thing, that the budget which today I am going to show you, or I would say just the tips which I will going to give you today, may vary according to your own priorities, according to your own needs, according to your own salary. Second thing, you can always mold the things, because maybe today which my priorities are there, maybe that is your luxury, or vice versa can be happen. So let's get started. First of all, I would just like to say that for planning a monthly budget today also I like just one thing, and that is a pen and a paper. So before starting this, I will definitely like to use this method only, that is writing on a pen, writing with a pen on a paper. So I will use this board today for explaining the thing. So let's get started. So monthly budget. So before planning your monthly budget, you have to see what is your actual salary which you are getting. Suppose, for example, I take according to Indian rupees, suppose 50,000 is our salary. Now, maybe sometime you are getting 50,000, sometime you are getting 30,000, sometime you are getting 80,000. So, upon this ratio, my first step is there that what you can do, you can calculate your salary on your last 3 months salary average. Whatever salary you are getting from last 3 months, on that basis you can calculate your average, and you can make that your salary if your salary is not fixed. If it's fixed, you can go accordingly. So firstly, if it's not fixed, take the average of last 3 months. Now, when you are getting the actual amount, so on that basis you can go further. Now, I am not taking any average, I am considering this 50k only as the salary part. Now, we will divide different sections. Basically, I will suggest you that go on 50-20-30 formula. Now, what is this 50-20-30 formula? 50% are your priorities, your needs, you can say. 50% are your needs, your priority, 20% will be your desire, and 30% can be your saving. From your total salary, 50% should be your needs, 20% should be your desire, and 30% should be your saving. Now, how you will start that? So let's get started with the thing over here. Now, first thing which I would like to tell you, that before calculating anything, just make the point, sit with your family, talk with each other. What are the points, what are the things which we are requiring this month? Maybe your husband or wife is having some other plans in his or her mind regarding the salary, or any desire or need, anywhere it can go, or in the saving also. Because uncertain expenses can also come in any month. So in video end, I will definitely share my personal experience also, but here I would just say, first step, sit with your family, talk how we can run the thing, what are the things. If your only husband is earning in your family, so definitely sit and talk. Maybe he's having some other expenses, he have to pay some EMI or anything, whatever the thing is. Be transparent with each other so that you are also having a clear picture in your mind regarding what you are earning and what you have to spend. So we will see how we will do. According to our 50-20-30 formula, first are our needs. So first we will calculate our needs. Now in needs, first you will see what are your basic things. Definitely there is a saying, the basic things which we need is food, clothes and shelter. So first you can go for food. Whatever things you are putting, whatever grocery shopping, all things are included here. You can take out one particular budget, one particular amount for this. Suppose if you are a family of 2 or if you are living in a joint family, the things will vary accordingly. Suppose I take out this thing, so I'll just go for 15k here. If 15k is a big amount here, everything should be included. Veggies, all the grocery, everything should be included. Second foremost thing is milk. I'm just taking the basic things which every family would definitely need. Milk, you can just put the things to 2k. Now you will see that the most basic thing, that is food, have taken a good amount from your salary. Now third part is kids fees, kids activities, everything. According to that you can manage the thing. See, the amount which I am mentioning here, I am just mentioning it out randomly. It can vary according to your needs, according to your priorities, everything it can vary. It's not compulsory this amount will be there. I am just giving you a small example if this is there. Now kids, this may include kids fees, activity fees, anything, whatever classes you are sending, that may include. So you have to take out. Now fourth thing, if you are having any EMIs, any mortgage which you have to pay, anything which you have to pay, you also have to include that too in your need. Now fifth thing is regarding the salary part. If you are having any maid or servants, or if you are running a business and you are making having the employees, so do take out their salary part also here. And when you take out their salary, put that in a separate envelope and keep it aside so that you are also tension free. So I would just say that before considering anything, do consider this part foremost, because the salary which you will pay will make some other house budget definitely. If you are having some household help, maid or any domestic help or anything, any helper or anywhere you are paying the salary. Now sixth part is, here we have talked regarding food. Now comes to shelter. If you are staying in your home house, you have to pay EMI, may be included here. If you are not having a EMI, that's very good. If you are having, so it may be included here. And if you are not having any EMI of the house, it will go to rent. Now shelter part, food, shelter is been covered here. Now is your cloth part, clothing which comes, or you can, it's not that we have to go and buy clothes or something, it can come to any need. Now here I'm just taking the basic needs, but things can go beyond this. Again and again I'm repeating, it can be on your priorities, whatever you are considering. So seventh random point which I'll consider is any miscellaneous thing which maybe I'm missing. Right bills, electricity bills, everything are there. So bills here, water bill, electricity bill, maybe I'm missing some point. According to your priority you can add that on, it will depend. Now in my house this mostly happens, then when the salary comes we first pay out our house rents, EMIs, bills, grocery shopping, so that we can left over with the amount and we can then consider later. Then comes to kids fees and activities. If you are sending them to some class or something, so you can accordingly take out that part. Now here we have fulfilled our needs, now come our desires. So now we will take out the point of our desires. Now the points which we will be considering in desires, maybe you want to lead a luxurious life, and many people have different desires. They can't stay without them, and that are definitely important for them. So the desires may be depending upon anything. They can be outings, dinners, small trips, and here the desires can also come in form of any other luxury, car, house, anything which you are having. Now what happens is mostly some people are very fond of outings for every month. They want to go on dinners and small trips. Mostly I see these days in India that mostly on weekends, if people are having a weekend off, so they would definitely prefer for some outing, some dinner or something. Maybe they are going for a grocery shopping, but they will definitely come in return with the thing, dinner and everything. Now according to that you have to put your desires, so that small trips, I would say, maybe you are having some emergencies or something, you have to keep them safe so that in any uncertainty you can see this. Now in this desire part only, which 30% income, I would suggest you keep some medical expenses. You will definitely say that this part should come in saving, but according to me this part should come in your desires only, so that the amount which you are spending on your desire part, this should be considered here, so that you can save some amount. If you are having kids, you are having elders at home, maybe yourself only, you don't anytime you know what can happen, so you should be prepared with your medical expenses. So you should save something here for your medical emergencies. Maybe if you are not having any medical emergency, you maybe have some other emergency which you can use over here. Now coming to third part, and that is your saving part. Now how would you consider your saving part? Saving can be in form of anything, term insurance, do prepared for any rainy day. It can come anytime, so do prepare with term insurance, life insurance, anything which is preferably for you, which you think is good, you should go for that. Term insurance. Second thing is that medical insurances, everything. You would say that medical expenses, these are for daily basis. Maybe if you are staying with kids, so you all know that anytime kids can get ill, so we have to spend some amount, so you can't consider that here. This is something different. If I talk regarding these medical expenses, so in very clear words, if I say, if you're staying with elders, maybe they can get any problem, any serious problem, so you have to consider these expenses there. And here are just regular expenses, anything can happen in day-to-day life at home, so no considering regarding that. Third is, do save for some uncertainty. Any rainy day can happen in any month. See, if you're staying away from your house, maybe you are in abroad or much away from your house, so some uncertainty can come, so you have to be prepared with that. You can't say that my needs and desire have taken everything, I don't have anything to perform that. So for that you should be prepared. So uncertainty part should be covered here. Fourth is regarding if you are having growing up children, so something for their education, something good for the kids, so that later the things can be favorable. Now we will calculate the thing, we will calculate the part of our salary. Here I am taking for family of 4 or family of 5 members. I am calculating this budget, and do try to calculate your income collectively. Like I have taken only one income, like 50,000. Maybe the things can go if you are having any house rent or you are earning some extra, so you can include all the things. And as I told you before also, and that take out the average of last 3 months, and accordingly you can calculate your salary. Now depending on this, 15k for food. Now here everything should be considered, veggies, everything. Again in this 15k, whole month should be covered. Now 2k for milk. Then if we are going to fees and everything of the kids, I think so 1500, because everywhere I see that fees go in quarterly or 6 months or yearly. So accordingly be prepared for the things, so that once only you don't have the pressure of paying fees. You can calculate according to the average part of your kids fee or activities fee, and you can put the amount here. Now your EMI part, EMIs definitely I'm sure taking a good amount. Salaries and everything of your maids and everything, maybe you are spending 2k here. Then house rent, everything, bills should be included. I think so 7k should be considered over here. It depends upon your salary, upon your needs. Now we will go for a calculation part here. What we are having, I'm just putting a rough budget. Maybe this may be more, this may be less, or this may be more, this may be less. It will depend accordingly. If I'll see this and calculate, 15 plus 2, 17, 17 plus 15 will go to 18,500, 18,500 plus 5, 18,500 plus 5 will go to 23,500, 23,500 plus 2 will be 25,500, 25,500 plus 7, 32,500. So 32,500 is your basic needs, which are definitely you have to spend from your salary part. Now coming over here, for your outings, dinners, small trips, cars, house, whatever, and here I have put in car and a house. Here the thing can be, desire can be very, maybe some are having a desire for a foreign trip, or maybe some other things for kids related part. The desires depend according to your own wish and will. So I will not more focus on this part, that depends upon the thing. So if you're going for dinners and outings, 2k. For all these things you can keep accordingly. I'm likewise keeping 1,500, okay, and medical expenses to keep 2k, because you never know, because if here it is not spent, so you can further use as your saving for next month. So 2k plus 2k 4k plus 15k will be your 5500. Now actual salary was 50k, 32,500 plus 5500. Now we will make a addition, so that will be 38,000. So here this plus this, the amount 38k is including your needs and desire, and remaining 12k are your savings. So not a bad figure if the figure is coming positive. So you are, congratulations, you are saving and your home is going accurately. But if the figure is coming negative, so you have to think overhead, you have to again make up the things, you have to consider the things again. And here this can happen that sometimes you are going for this outings and everything. This you can reduce, you can make the homemade food which will be more healthier for you, and it will definitely make your savings. You should control the kids expenses also. Like, I'm not saying regarding education or something, you should teach them also, no, you have to save, and make a point from first day only. Teach kids to save, because if they will learn from the early age, then only they can do in the future. Now here I have just prepared a rough thing. Things can depend upon your own family, upon your own needs, because my needs, my family needs are also sometimes differentiate from this. But try that the figure, which the saving figure and the expenses figure where my came 38k, should always go in positive. So here you all know that the figure which we are considering is going to 38k over here, and the saving part is 12k. As soon as this is positive, you don't have to worry. If it's negative, you have to worry. Now I would just say that before considering anything, try to talk to your family, and if women are not involved in budget, do make yourself involved in the things. Do talk to your husband, do talk to your family, because try to understand their needs, try to understand what they require, what are the things, so that you can fulfill them in future, and definitely this would help it. I hope so that this will help you out, because things vary from family to family. Again and again I am repeating, maybe these are favorable for me but not for you, so you can make some changes accordingly. But I will suggest you do consider on this part. This is very important, saving part, and whatever the point is, try to save in it, anything what you can save. And here I would suggest that women should take part in monthly budget, so the house can be run smoothly, because it's very important. So on this note, I just take your leave, and hopefully that you like this part, and if you liked it, do like, comment and share my video, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment box, was this favorable for you or not. So till my next video, bye bye, take care. As in all my videos I say, be happy and be positive. So while preparing the budget also, always be positive and always be happy, so that things can be favorable. And on this note, I just sign off. Thank you. Bye bye.